bands that I actually use. I brought some of these to Vietnam with me. And you can use these in your home. I use them in the gym to stretch and loosen up, but you can get a full scale workout. Now, I don't have all the bands with me. I didn't want too much in my bag on the flight, but all I need really is this one right here for what I'm going to do. Show you right fast. Mike Norris and Mike Norris Fit helped men over 50 to lose weight, get fit, and live a healthier lifestyle. And what I do is I do a stretching before I lift anything. First thing I do is I do stretches from the upper body. I just do different stretches, arm rotations, and I hang. We've got a bar and I hang. And the reason I hang is because of my bad shoulder. I actually read a book by a doctor who did he was like 70 years old, and he had done 3,000 shoulder operations. And he actually said that I wish I would have just knew about hanging and told people to hang, because people come back from surgery after surgery on their shoulders. And the doctor told me in Mexico that I had structural damage and I needed operation, but I'm holding off on it. So what I'll do, guys, and you can vary how you hold this, the closer you in, of course, the harder it is to pull them apart, but I'm just stretching. And so I start off stretching my chest. I'll just stretch my chest, stretching my shoulders a little bit. I'll take it out, hold it. I'll hold it. I'll bend over, do some stretches like so. I do a lot of stretches up, and I'll vary it according to feel, how hard I want it to be. And I just do these types of stretches to get my upper body loosened up for an upper body workout. So all I'm using for is just stretching, getting me a good stretch, getting loosened up for my workout. That's pretty much all I'm doing, is I'm using these bands for stretching right now. Now, I'll make another video on exercises you can do with the bands, but right now, I'm just working on this upper body, getting things stretched out, getting those muscles kind of lubed up and working. Another thing I do, I'll have to go there. I might do it right here. We'll see. Usually I loop it around something small. Yeah, it'd be almost impossible for me to show you here, because I use the bands and it's working right here. I loop it around this machine and I do different stretches, working on my shoulder. I got my arm straight. I'll do some in here. And this isn't high enough, but normally I have a place at the gym where I can attach this higher, and I come down like so, working the chest. You can actually use this for a workout, believe me, if you tighten it up. And then I'll switch, and I'll do the same thing with my other arm. Now, there are all types of stretches you can do with this. And one thing I do now, I don't think I'll be able to do it with this short, but to really stretch the shoulder, well, I can do it. I kind of stretch out, and I'll let it stretch my shoulder. You can see that. I'll let it stretch my shoulder. Like so. And I'll do that for maybe 3 or 4 sets. And I'll do both shoulders. And then I'll do have it out like this, kind of to this, not straight out front of me. And I stretch my shoulder like this. If you've got, a shoulder issue, you can get great stretches with these bands. And also, of course, you can work your triceps. You can work your triceps. And you can take these bands in your home and you can attach them to different things in your home to use them with. I do a lot of different, I do about 10 to 15 minutes of stretches with the bands before I start lifting weights. And a really good workout that I get though, is sometimes I'll go up and across, and I feel, to see where I can feel it. I feel it in my lower chest. And you know, a lot of us men have problems with our lower chest. And this gives it a workout, but there's so many things you can do to just work out. Another thing I do to stretch my shoulder is I just come here and I'll go back. When I got it higher, I've got more band. I've got this around something that's pretty, about 8-10 inches wide, so I can't do like normal, but I'll do stretches different ways to really work that shoulder. And if you've got shoulder problems like I do, and a lot of men our age have shoulder problems, do different. I like this one right here where I've got the arm straight out and I go straight. And if you hold it, you can really feel it working your chest. But when I'm just doing this, I'm loosening my shoulder up and getting a little bit of exercise. So, you know, exercise cards come with the bands that show you different stretches and different things you can do. Like I say, I don't want to do an exercise one right now. I'll do one of those different, but I just wanted to show you stretches that you can do, and specifically for the upper body, because so many of us have shoulder issues, you got joint pain. I do a lot of moving my elbow joint around, different angles and different ways, and the bands help loosen it up also. So I've got the bands in the description below. These bands, they come, I think it comes with 5 or 6 of them. I only bought one, I only bought 3 bands. I bought ones that's lighter than this. And you can actually, and you'll see that there's different ways, like if you were doing a curl, well, if I do the band like this, I can't really do much of a curl. But if I double the band over, and actually I would be holding it with my foot down. This band is so tight, it's hard for me to even do one curl, so I would use the lighter band. But I've also got the dumbbells and stuff here. This is all I wanted to talk about. Give the video a like, something free you can do to help me out, help the channel, get more viewers, and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know what you do to stretch, to loosen up in your morning routine. If you haven't tried bands, these bands are cheap. I suggest you get them. You can get them at the link below, or get them wherever, go to Walmart, buy whatever. Just get them and start using them, and you might see some changes. Have a great